Starting this fall semester, FIT students and faculty will be able to access select classrooms and specialty labs from a browser on their home computers using FIT Remote Labs powered by LeoStream. Not all courses offered in the fall will require this remote access to campus computing. But if you are a faculty member who elected to teach your courses inside FIT Remote Labs, this video will walk you through everything you need to know, including how to sign in, how to set up for the very first time, managing student logins inside FIT Remote Labs, and how to log out at the end of your class. All you will need is a computer. FIT Remote Labs is not compatible with tablets or mobile devices, a reliable internet connection, your FIT username and password, and to be enrolled in Duo, our two-factor authentication system. So let's get started. Here I am at fitlabs.fitnyc.edu. I am simply going to enter my FIT username and password and click the Sign In button. The first time you log into FIT Remote Labs, you will be prompted to enroll in Duo two-factor authentication. You only have to enroll in Duo one time. Two-factor authentication will add a second layer of security to your FIT Remote Labs account. The next time you log into FIT Remote Labs, it will verify your identity using the second factor that you choose. Send me a push, call me, enter a passcode. To learn more about how to enroll in Duo two-factor authentication or how it works, visit our website. Once you log in and complete the two-factor authentication, you will be brought to the Resources page in FIT Remote Labs. This is where you will see all the classrooms you are assigned to teach in for this semester. If you are assigned to teach in more than one classroom, you will see more than one classroom in this resources list. FIT faculty will also have access to the Center for Excellence in Teaching, room B502, both PC and Mac computers if they need access to this room while working remotely. At this point, it's as easy as clicking the word Connect underneath the classroom you wish to connect to. There are some important things to take note of. You can only be logged in to one computer inside FIT Remote Labs at a time. There is a 1-hour idle time on all computers, so if you don't engage with the mouse or keyboard for 1 hour, FIT Remote Labs will release that computer to the next user. Just like in a physical classroom, there is a short delay for your profile to load. Expect a delay of 3 to 5 minutes at the beginning of each login. You must properly log out at the end of each class. This will ensure that the next person will be able to log in. After you click Connect, a new browser tab will open and the connection will begin loading. Once your desktop profile is done loading, you will see an FIT Campus computer desktop in your browser tabs. If the connection is to a Windows computer, you will automatically be signed in and may begin using applications on the FIT Remote Labs computer. If connecting to a Mac, you will need to sign in one more time to the computer using your FIT username and password. You are now ready to start teaching your class. You will most likely meet with your students using one of the many FIT-supported collaboration tools, Google Meet, Cisco WebEx, or Blackboard Collaborate. Get that meeting started and welcome your students. This should all take place on the browser belonging to your home machine. Instruct your students to log in to the FIT Remote Lab, and they will be offered a student station in the corresponding classroom. You will continue to use WebEx, Google Meet, or Blackboard Collaborate to lecture to your students or share your screen, but you and your students will remotely be in the same computer lab inside FIT Remote Labs. In the event that there is a student logged into a computer that should not be part of the class you're about to start teaching, you will need to manually log off that student by using Insight. Insight is a computer software installed on all the instructor stations inside each FIT Remote Lab classroom. Since there are only a certain number of computers available in FIT Remote classrooms, just like in a physical classroom, you will want to ensure that all the students who are registered for your course will have a computer to use. You may need to manually log off a student who has forgotten to properly log off of the last class they were attending. We recommend doing this step at the beginning of your class time when you are taking attendance, and you can compare your class roster to the students who are logging in to FIT Remote Labs using Insight. To open Insight on an FIT Remote Labs computer, look for the small owl icon located in the Windows Task panel on a Windows computer. On a Mac computer, the owl icon will be in the dock. Once you click the small owl icon, Insight will open. You will now see all the student computers in the FIT Remote Lab you are logged into. Where you see a profile name, that means a student is logged in. Where you see not logged in, that means that computer is available for the next student who's going to enter the classroom. If you see a student on this grid that should not be in the course you're about to teach, simply click on that box. It will get highlighted in red. Go up to Administer and log off student. Never shut down a student workstation. That would require a technician to be physically located on campus to power that computer back on to make it available for the next student. Always log off properly. To close Insight, to get back to the desktop on the FIT Remote Lab, locate the X button on the upper right-hand side of the screen. Click Close. You will now be back at the desktop inside the FIT Remote Lab to open the application you wish to teach in. 5 minutes before the end of class, please make sure to have your students save their work, if applicable, and properly log out of the FIT Remote Lab so the next class can enter that room. You must sign out properly, or you may prevent other faculty or students from accessing these computers. Do not just close the browser tab. You must sign out by going to the window menu icon, scrolling up to the profile icon, looks like a small person silhouette, and click Sign Out. This will properly log off that computer so the next user can log in. Thank you for joining me for this short tutorial on how to use FIT Remote Labs powered by LeoStream. If you need more help at any point, enter a ticket by going to techhelp.fitnyc.edu. Also check out more resources on our website.